I run the city. What you talking about? I run the city. Shut it, get it. Boy, no cheese. Where I beat it. Battle.
Isn't it funny? There's so many ACL problems towards the end of this season in like a lot of sports. And I think what I think it is, bro, I think because the ratings are down across the whole board in every sport, they're putting extra pressure on the players to play more games just so they can find a loophole around these rating problems that they're having. And that goes across every sport I've seen. And it's affecting the players. I forgot what team it was where one of the players came out recently and said they had to play 3 games, I think in like within the space of a couple days. Yeah, I think it was Koundé from Barcelona. And he was sharing the sentiment that, bro, we need to rest. But I'm realizing all that is happening, honestly, is because they're trying to cover up for the fact that the ratings are down across all sports. Kids are not really watching sports like that. And then adults, they have work. You know, so they either got to catch the highlights, which is why if you look at YouTube and all these channels, the highlight game has gone up a level, bro, where people watch the highlight more than the actual games. And I'm guilty of that too. All these games, they'll show you from all these sports. You can go watch all that. It was never like that before. The highlights were like 2 seconds, maybe 2 minutes. Now you find highlights, if it's basketball, of every basket. Only certain channels used to do that. I remember when only certain channels used to do that, where there was probably some YouTube channel that's in the middle, from the middle of nowhere, that used to do that. Now even the NBA games, you can watch every basket. The football games or soccer, depending on where you live, you could watch it's like 12 minutes, the highlight. It's like the highlight games went up. They took their highlight game to another level. All these adjustments that they're making, it seems, is all to just compensate for the fact that the ratings are down. If you look at Europe, football in Europe, bro, every few months they're talking about adding a new competition. Now you could finish in 19th place in your league and still be in Europe next season. There's this cup, and they're trying to bring even more things. Even Champions League, they switched up the whole things. Where now when you're watching Champions League, every game is like an all-star game. You're watching 2 big teams play. And it's like they're doing all that is just to compensate for the ratings being down. People are not really watching sports like that. It seems like everybody's too busy trying to be famous, bro. So it's like, I don't got time to sit down and watch you be famous and be on TV. Unless I'm trying to see what you do to duplicate it. At least that's what people think. Everybody on IG and all these networks, they do everything only celebrities used to do. They're doing it now. Where it's just like, and people have their phones in their hand 24/7. Nobody's going to sit down and watch 2, 3, 4 hours dedicated to their time to watch a game. People are trying to make moves. People are trying to come up. They're trying to be on the other side of the camera. Everybody wants to be on the other side of the camera now. Everybody feel like they're a star. They're a superstar. So it's like nobody's sitting down to watch the superstar. Even celebrities, when people used to come around celebrities back in the days, they were just so happy to be around the celebrities. Now it's like, yo, I'm trying to be a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? That's how people are thinking. I'm trying to be a celebrity. I'm not trying to come around you to gas you up or to make you feel like you're more special than me. I'm coming around you to see, bro, how special are you? I might be more special than you. And if not, I'm going to take what you got and duplicate it so I can be just like you or more special than you. Nobody's really coming around none of these celebrities and none of these so-called famous people just to appreciate them for being famous or for whatever they do. No, that's not what it is, bro. They want to be you now, and they feel like they could be you. And then the thing with it too, the people that are actually getting these opportunities now to actually be so-called stars and superstars, quote unquote, they really might not be. I'm not gonna say they're not that special. All I'm gonna say is, because when you are who you are, people will come around you, and whatever vibe they feel, they could feel like either, man, this guy is really special, man, I could never be nothing like this. Or this girl is special, I could be nothing like this. Or let me not say I can't be nothing like this, but rather is more so, oh, I see what they are. Yeah, I see why they are where they at. Nowadays, it's like, man, they're not all that. I could do that. But that's the domino effect where anybody could make it. They're just taking anybody and turning them into a star. So people feel that energy where it's just like, bro, I could do that. So when they come around people, it's just like, bro, like, I'm not about to, like, I could do that. It's like they'll come around a so-called superstar to feel that energy that they think they see on TV and all that. Like, man, this is crazy. But then when they come, they face reality. And the reality they face is, man, they're not that special, bro. I could do that. Oh, I know somebody that could do that. So it's become, things have become this thing where it's just like all the cheat codes that they used back in the days is being exposed. Everybody knows marketing now. Everybody's doing that on IG. Everybody's doing that on IG. All the skills they're doing, faking stuff, doing all this stuff. Everybody knows how to do it, bro. So when people come around these people, it's like, if they don't feel like you're really that, bro, they're not around you to treat you like some type of superstar or whatever you think you are, bro. That's not the vibe they're coming with, bro. Bro, everybody got the chains now. Got the designer shoes. Unless you know a so-called celebrity's face card. Bro, when you go out, you think anybody could be a celebrity, bro. Everybody dressed like a celebrity. Everybody talks like a celebrity. Everybody got the same cars celebrities got. So it's like, what's setting celebrities apart is really clout. But the way things are set up, anybody can go viral at any time. So there's no separation. And they've tried to monitor Instagram, I could tell, where they could control things that go viral. I haven't been on Twitter in a while, but I think it's the same, where they try to control that, where it's like, now anybody can't just be going viral and getting famous, because that's how the industry is. They try to control that so they can have some type of, it's all about control, so they could have some type of control over everything that's happening. Not to be repetitive, everything that's happening, they could control who get in, who goes out. It's like gatekeepers still want, it's like a system they want to keep in place where gatekeepers gotta be gatekeepers. Gatekeepers don't want to lose their jobs because that's how they eat and that's how they exert their power, their so-called power. And back in the days, it was easy for them to mask things. Because think about it, back in the days, when you run into a celebrity, the chances of you even taking a picture with them is very low. Nobody walked around with a camera. Unless you're walking around with a camera. What's the chances of you walking around with a camera back in the days? So even if you met a celebrity, you probably 9 times out of 10 are not even going to get a picture with them. You just got to tell somebody verbally, like, bro, I met this person. Now, shit, that y'all go and hit the internet in 2 seconds. And all these so-called powers that be have been trying to find ways to just control all these things and stop all these things from happening. But at the end of the day, they can't stop faking and they can't stop trying to put in place a system that's expired. So it doesn't work. All they can do is minimize it and try to control it. But it's exploding, and it's been exploding in their face. No diddy. They just keep trying to minimize it, trying to control something that cannot be controlled at this point, at least through an old system. You get me? And it's not just with the industry as far as Hollywood and the music industry. It's with sports. It's with everything, bro. Where it's just like, it's not much of a control. And it took things to a whole nother level with COVID just to keep hold of this system and this control that they want to have. But it's not really working. And they're trying so much to mask it. That's why you see so many people's ACL being torn towards the end of the season. Back to back to back to back in different sports, bro. It's a sign. They're overworking the players. They're overplaying them. Why are they doing that? It's to overcompensate for the lack of views. The views has gone down, bro, in everything. Because everybody wants to be a star. Everybody feels like a star. Everybody feel like they could be a star. But I blame these people because they're the ones that just went and found anybody in the middle of the street and they feel like they could turn them into a star because they feel like everything is about control. They just want to put somebody who they feel like they could control in a certain place. And then the people they feel like they can't control, regardless of their talent level, or if they're really the ones that's like stars and superstars, they move them out of the way because they feel like they cannot control them. So it's created this thing. And I'm just watching all this stuff happening. And it's really funny to me. But it's not funny when people are getting hurt. It's not funny when people are getting hurt. But guess what, though? They treat everybody like they can just be replaced. So it doesn't even matter if you get hurt to them. They're going to blame you in the end. They're going to blame you in the end. So what's the solution? Figure it out.